Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream you've all been waiting for all week. It's finally here. Yes, indeedy, Bob. Welcome. Good evening. Good morning. I know some of you might be from America or over the pond, as they say, right? So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello and welcome to the stream. How you doing, Bombini? America, yeah, Web 95, Matt the Free, MNT, Trainsman. Oh, it's time. It's that time again, and my dinner is ready. Well, what better way to enjoy dinner, to enjoy dinner, than to watch a Simteract Train Life stream? That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing today? How was your week? How was your week? Hello from UK. What up? Hello. The train is coming. Indeed, indeed. How was your week, everybody? What did you guys do? How did you guys spend your week? Did you spend it in Train Life? Did you spend it somewhere else? Let me know. I'm very interested to see or to hear. And yeah, how's everything going with you guys? Okay, 1 second. Yep. All right, we're here. Man, this music never gets old. This music is such a jam. It's such a jam, but I have to turn it down a wee bit. What's with the cowboy music? It's the train life music. It's the music of the trains, Bombini, okay? It's the music of the trains. Don't hate, appreciate. Spending time with my dad, fantastic. I was at the game dev conference last weekend. It was awesome to see that industry is coming back to normal. That's awesome. Yeah, guys, Greg, the audio guy, was at a game developer conference last week. Which ones were you at again, Greg? You were in PGA and another one, I think. They were both in Poland. Or GIC. GIC, yeah, there you go. Is Draco narrated Greg? Yes, he is. He is. 65 hours in Train Life, says Stewie. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Hello, QD Max. How you doing? That not Levinsky. No, not Levinsky. No, you're Greg, the audio guy. You don't have a last name, Greg. Okay, your last name is Audio Guy. Make sure you to change it on your birth certificate. Okay. But yeah, if you guys wanna, Greg, is your conference available somewhere where we could watch it a little bit? Like, can you send a link? Maybe we could see it. My parents already hate me for my name. Why? I would be proud. Okay, I would be proud to have you as my son. As weird as that sounds. It's okay, man. Don't worry about it. You're good. Yeah, so what are we going to talk about? Today's going to be a chill stream. As you guys can see, I'm by myself. I'm by myself, but that doesn't mean we're going to have a good time. Of course we're going to have a good time. We're going to be talking about trains. I like trains. Do you guys like trains? I know you guys like trains because you guys are here on the stream. So all by myself? No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for sure. So yeah, we're going to be talking about some stuff. If you guys have any questions regarding the game, I'll try my best to answer them for you. Absolutely. And yeah, the content patch 1, what you guys have been waiting for, is very near. Let's give ourselves a reminder. Let's give ourselves a reminder of what we are waiting for. Okay, so yeah, that's the game, and we're gonna do one of these. There it is. So here, let me see if you, just so you guys can see it better. You guys can see this good, right? Yeah, you guys can see that good. Yeah, so update 1, Ice 3 and Ice 4, Western Europe, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, London. Scenarios, that'll be interesting for sure. Additional cabin gameplay elements, and of course the one, the only, bug fixing. So yeah, that's coming very soon, guys. It's coming very soon. If you have any questions about what's to come, like I said, I'll try my best to answer I'll try to answer in such a way that I won't spoil anything. How about that? Do we have a time frame when multiplayer will be available? At this time, there will be no multiplayer, unfortunately. We are working on bringing the AI trains back, and that'll be a part of the update 1 as well. So no confirmed date. No confirmed date. It is going to be very soon, sometime in November. I would say the beginning of November. Nothing super confirmed, but if you guys want to get the best and the most latest information about, are you going to bring what? Am I going to bring ice? I don't know. Do you want me to bring you, Stewie, along on the ride? Follow us on social media. Join the Discord channel if you guys haven't already. We talk about the game, what's coming, what's happening, what are we fixing, and all that good stuff. So if you haven't already, join the Discord channel. Boom. I'll help you guys out a little bit. Boom. There's the link. My speech. I want to take a look at it. Let's take a look at your speech, Greg. Okay, how long is it? This whole thing is 6.5 hours long. Jesus, we're not going to sit here for 6.5. I'm sure it is a great speech. However, 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, we can have a little snippet. We can have a little snippet here. Let me silence the game a little bit. Okay, so this is our audio guy, Greg Val, aka Draco Nared. Last week he was over at GIC and PGA conventions, and he was talking about audio production for video games. Let's just take a little bit of a gander here. Let's take a look and see how it went for Greg here.
My name is Greg. It's my real name, by the way. Don't ask me if it's fake or not. And
oh God.
I'm going to talk about some tools I've been making for a game I've been working on for some time. So it will be something between sound design and programming. I named it Speed Sound Design because it's development of tools to help me speed out the process of placing sounds in the game. And shortly about me, I've been in game dev for about 8 years. I've been a music composer, I've been a full-time programmer, a tester, and since last November, I've been working with Simteract as a full-time audio guy. And also I studied IT at university. So first of all, what is the game I'm talking about? It's Train Life Railway Simulator.
You know, I love this first point. You play as a train driver. I love it, dude. I thought you were actually a train in Train Life a Railway Simulator. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop heckling. Okay, let's watch it a little bit more.
So simply, you are a train driver. You are driving in a semi-open world because you are limited to the tracks. You are accepting contracts, making deliveries. It's more casual because you don't have to control every single button and knob in the cabin. You just enter the already started engine and you just go wherever you want. And also there is one feature that is not common, that you can run in-game company. You can hire your own drivers and they earn money for you. And my task in the company was...
What if we added a feature where instead of money, they gave you offerings like fruits and vegetables and gold pieces? That would be nice. Would you guys want that in Train Life? It would be like a healthy Train Life game, you know?
to prepare sound effects.
By the way, I'll pause one more time. By the way, Greg, you're looking really good. You're looking really good, my man. Were you nervous? Let me ask you. Did you do these kinds of things before, or were you just like a fish in the water? Were you nervous? You were very nervous. You don't seem nervous, man. Is there now a ban on Greg's, or do you say your name is Greg? Actually, hey, if your name is Greg, you're gonna get hired at Simtrack. No, I'm just kidding.
Also implement those sound effects using Unreal Engine 4. And also because of my background in programming, I was making my own tools with using C++ and blueprints. This had significant pros that
It's a hard word, man.
programmers weren't buried by me. I just could do my own tasks. They had their own tasks, so there was no problem with that. Sometimes I had to push that.
I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing because I know the stress that he's in. I know the stress that he's in. Okay, I have given presentations before where I'm just like I'm talking about something that I'm apparently good at, but when I give the presentation, I'm just like, yes, I like games, and yeah, but for real, big props to you, Greg. Big props to you, man.
So everything was correct with the rules they have, but most of the time I was quite independent. But yeah, so when I entered the company, my first thought was that I will be placing sounds around the map, and usually sound guys are placing sounds like this. There are many sound sources around the game. But soon I realized that that it wouldn't be very easy.
Oh no, security warning.
Okay. So
okay.
Here's a little
no security
video
there.
of showing how big that game was. So that's a view of one of the cities in game.
Let me ask you a question, Greg, if you're still here. Do you use Unreal Engine to add sounds into Train Life, or do you have some kind of other programs that you use to add sounds? Do you mix them yourself? Like, how does that work? That's interesting for me. No, yes, you are here. I use Fmod and Unreal Engine 4. Okay. Didn't Unreal Engine 5 come out like not too long ago, or is that Unreal Engine 4? I think the 5th version is coming out, but I think it's like in beta or something. Okay. And I've never heard of Fmod. Fmod for preparing sounds and UE4 to place the sounds in the game. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
And further, you can see those gray blobs in the distance. There are places where are the cities. The game is not real life distance, like you can go from Berlin to Hamburg in 10 minutes, not 2 hours, but yeah, it was going like that, and it's like partially Germany, there's part of France, part of Poland, and also part of Alp region, so it was quite big. Let me go back to the beginning to show you like from where we went, like usual difference, yeah, normal thing. Okay, back to this. And I realized that we had many constraints because when I entered the...
One audio guy, look, he even used his last name in the description of limited resources. I love it. Here, let's see, limited time, 7 months, one audio guy, almost no sound system. Prepare at least a decent sound layer in a very short time. It sounds very challenging.
It turned out that I have only 7 months with this start because we entered early access in June, and so I had more time to develop sound in the game, but still it was scary. And also I had limited resources because I am just one guy in this project, and before I joined there was no sound system per se, so we entered with Fmod, so I had to rewrite everything to use Fmod. And also the main goal was to prepare at least a decent sound layer, not something very detailed, so the game isn't empty. So yeah. So
accurate representation.
About was to place ambient sound, so something that surrounds us. So for example, wind in the trees, wind in the fields, maybe crickets, or maybe some like general surrounding or nature. And the first of the problems was that how many sounds per level I should place, and how in what distance from the tracks. There is this Blue Wagon, just for reference, because I scaled up the billboard scale in the sound sources, so I can see them quite easier looking from the above. And
I got a question for you, Greg. You mentioned that you have a background in programming, and how often do you use programming in like sound design? And does it have like a huge influence on the type of work that you do at Simterract for Train Life? Like, cause I don't know. For me, when I think of like sound design, I think of maybe I'll join. Oh, you're gonna join on Discord, okay? But you can join only in voice if you know if you want. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, we can get Greg on here. Let's see. Show him. I don't have the stream set up. What is dude? My Google Voice is, man, they're listening to what I'm saying. I swear to God. I don't have the stream set up to show another person. I was not prepared. I'm not gonna lie. I was not prepared for sure. Okay, here he is.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Gregory.
Hello. So, what was the question again?
It was I wanted to I asked you how often do you use programming in designing sound for Train Life?
So not much of programming. Well, programming is mostly for preparing tools and implementing them in the world. So most of the time, I just prepare sounds to be easy implementable to the game. For example, with the engine sound,
Yeah.
I have a few parameters set in the sound that I can manipulate with programming, like with C++ or
Right.
Blueprint. But generally, when I play sounds, I don't use them as much as I can,
Okay.
because most of the sounds are just static sounds, like birds or ambient noises like city sounds
Yeah. Yeah.
or crickets or something like that. So I just play sounds in there, and they are there like that. So any moment I need something to help myself with placing the sounds. For example, if you move forward this video, you'll see a pink spline, like a pink sphere. And it was probably the next slide on my Twitch presentation.
Here, okay,
Um,
I played it without the audio, so you can talk over it.
okay. So there was this pink zone that helps me put
There it is.
sounds that are in certain area, so the sound follows the player, and I programmed it in C++.
Ooh.
Also,
Okay.
I used blueprints to help myself to work on them like more freely. So right now probably you'll see how the train approaches one of those zones, and then the sound follows the player. And when the player leaves that zone, then the sound will follow on the edge of the zone.
So this,
That's
so the player, okay, so like let's say the player is a train, like right in the middle, right? And that white circle is basically like the circle that the
I don't know what
sounds.
that I don't know what that white circle is. I know that
Really?
this
Oh,
yellow sphere
okay,
is
okay.
the sound source,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
it follows the player, and yeah.
Okay, yeah, that
So
makes sense. Okay.
programming is mostly for using tools and programming tools. So not much with sound design.
Okay. So but that's pretty interesting though, because you use programming to make your own tools so you could
Yeah.
use inside of the game, right? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and usually when I want to make myself a tool, knowing the programming and knowing the blueprints, I can much easier prepare them. And also, if I don't need to ask programmers to do it
Right.
because I already know what I want to do. And if I wanted to ask programmers I asked if I wanted to ask them to prepare those tools for me, I would know how to prepare them, what to ask for, etc., etc. So, but also programming and knowing how to handle audio with code or with blueprints helps me a lot. Also with music, because I know how to tell programmers how to implement the sounds, not just uh, like only audio files, but also how to implement them in game and how to prepare them and what you know that there's a lot, but it's just for
It's
like
it's probably a lot that we probably wouldn't even understand. So
No. It's if you watch that presentation
yeah,
from the beginning to the end, it might be very technical. But
yeah.
if you dig in the code that I present there and the examples, it might be very easy to handle. And well, mostly I used examples from UE4, but I think that such things can be implemented using different engines. But yeah, it was like showing an approach that is not very common in sound design, and it's very helpful in placing a lot of sounds in a game such as Train Life.
Nice,
And
man.
sorry for my problems with speaking. I still
No,
have
you're good,
problems
man.
with. I'm still having
No.
problems with coming back to reality after this weekend because there was so many things happening at the same time.
Well, tell us a
So
little bit about the general experience. Like, how was it? Like, was this your first like speech, or did you do this before?
no, it wasn't my first speech, but
Okay.
I still was stressed like
Yeah.
hell.
How many people were
And
watching you? How many people were there
I'm not sure what was the statistics on Twitch, but there were about 20 people in the room,
in
or
the room? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
probably 20. I didn't count because I was so stressed that I
Right.
didn't pay attention. But the whole conference was great because it wasn't very big, but at the same time there was a lot of people. There were 900 people registered, and to compare 2 years ago, that was 2,000 people,
Yeah.
but still it was a lot. And I was so happy that I could attend GIC because it's one of the greatest, one of the best conferences in Poland. And I hope that in the future there won't be any problems with pandemic, etc. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it will still happen. So guys, if you live in Poland, then it's easier to get here. But there we have a lot of guests from entire world that are coming to Poznań to visit GIC, and it's awesome. And it's probably one of the because it's one of, I think, the first game industry conference during the pandemic that took place on site, that it might become famous for it.
Nice. Nice.
Because I was told that there were people from other conferences, from other places, to look how it is on site this year, because everybody is afraid, and it's like picking if we are ready or not.
Yeah.
And JIC took the first step, and I hope that others will follow, because yeah, after 2 years of not having
Anything.
any
Yeah. Yep.
conferences and meetings like that, it was blissful. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, man, it sounds like you had a really good time. And yeah, guys, if you're ever visiting Poland for a game conference, come to GIC. I've personally never been, but I've been to similar conferences before, but not like this one, and it looks pretty freaking awesome. And I'm pretty sure that you met a lot of awesome people there as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually meeting just old friends,
Yeah, yeah.
but also met some nice people, and also I watched a few very nice talks. There's by the way, if you guys are interested in color and painting and drawing, there is one talk by Marco Bucci, but I think Marco Bucci, and he talked about color, and I'm interested a bit in visual arts, and he like opened my eyes
Mm.
for drawings and for painting in color. So if you go to game industry conference, there might be links to the Twitch channels with those talks, and there's a lot of them. So go there and see for yourself.
You heard the man. Go there and check it out. Gain the knowledge, guys. Gain the knowledge because, you know, as people, we're learning every single day. And if you're the smartest one in the room, you should get out of that room for real.
And by the way, I'm on GIC since 2017, I perhaps. So I'm trying to be at every GIC there is since then. And if you happen to be at Poznan next year, I will be there.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, hopefully next year I'll be able to come and watch you do a awesome speech as well. Thank you, Greg, for coming on to the call, man. Appreciate it.
See ya.
See ya. Bye bye. That was awesome. That was great. Yeah, once again, thanks, Greg. That was actually really cool. We should have like a little segment in the show where it's just like, oh hey, it's the more you know with Greg Val, the audio guy, right? So yeah. Once again, thanks for coming on. And if you guys want to watch the rest of the of Greg's speech here regarding sound design, getting into a little bit more some technical stuff and stuff like that. I personally like to watch stuff like that. So if you guys do as well, there you go. Learn from no one but the best. He's carrying the entire audio team with meeting himself through the entire Simtract Train Life and Nacon project. So what up, Lady Dudette? How you doing? Hello, Trainsman. Where's my church bells? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Vandor, I'm from Discord. Welcome, Vandor. How you doing? Yeah, guys, so on that note, I think we're gonna move on to some trains. We're gonna do some deliveries. I learned how to manage my company, so we're gonna explore that a little bit more. I'm curious, guys. Do you guys have, how big is your company in the game? That's what I want to know. How big is your company? How is that going along for you guys? Are you having any trouble with it, or is it going good? If you guys have any questions, or you got response from public. Oh, Vandor. Okay, now I remember you. Hello. Yes, regarding your request, I sent it forward to the publisher, and the publisher is waiting for a response from the big dog on top. So you'll get a response from me on the Discord channel very, very soon. How do you get passengers to work? In what way, though? In what way do we get passengers to work? Okay, so let me just check really quick. I bought my first locomotive last time, which is pretty sweet, I think. Bought my first locomotive. No, but that's the one. Can I sell? What happens if I sell this? I don't know. You mean you want to hire them so they're not lazy asses? I mean, that is one way to do that. Let's see. All right. I'm just gonna see if I can. Oh yeah, I was supposed to flip my train. I forgot about it. Let's see. Reverse it. There it is. I am adding how to in my guide on Steam later this week. Oh, and we're in the fog. We are in the Foggerino. Okay. Here, let's see if we can get some stuff going here. Oh yeah, I was gonna check my company. Let's do employee list. Okay, she's inactive. Why is that? I have to create a task for her. Or I'll just fire her. Why doesn't she just do it by herself? Come on. Let's see here. You need to. Oh, I didn't give her a train. What do you mean I didn't give her a train? Oh, there we go. Now I gave her a train. Accept the configuration. Now I can give her a task. Okay. Hello, Mikey. My company is still so small. Need more time to play. Yeah. How many employees do you have so far? Okay, let's see. I can only send her to the places that I have already unlocked. Okay. You have 2 employees. How many did you, or what level are you, like generally? Because as you level up, you get to hire more employees. All right, let's send her. Okay, she's here. Okay, that's what I wanted to find out. She's here. She's chilling in Aachen, Maine. If for any German-speaking people out there, I'm so sorry for butchering these names. So let's send her to Frankfurt for warehouse with some, no, not passenger wagons. Okay, I can only do 6. Let's. Oh, cargo. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, but I can't do any cargo? That sucks. Okay. There we go. Oh, I forgot to pick the route. 140 hours here. And how big is your company, Trainsman? How big is your company, Trainsman? I'm wondering. What if I wonder what would happen if I just clicked on all of the stations that I have unlocked. I wonder what would happen. Yeah, so we're doing a passenger postage. 6. Permit. Okay. So she's on the task. Let's see how she does. And in the meantime, I'm going to start working as well. What do we got? Oh, not station access. God, I have to remember to ask for station access. Let's do contact. We got nothing. Here, let me see. I'm just gonna check the map. See what we got. Heating oil. Okay. Contracts. This, I haven't. I like, now that I think about it, I haven't explored this part of the map yet. Like, I've been everywhere. Like, I've been Hanover, I've been Dortmund, Cologne, Bremen. I haven't been here yet. So why don't we do that? Why don't we go to like Munich or something like that? How far are we? We're right here. I think we can make a nice ride to Munich. Frankfurt Iron Mine. All right, let's go there. Let's go Frankfurt Iron Mine and then pick up a task there, a contract. Okay. All right, let's go. This train is, I like this train. It's a little bit faster than the Salzgitter. Watch the speed limit though. Man, I really don't like fog. I don't like fog in video games, and I don't like fog in real life. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys like fog? It's just annoying, man. Why does it have to exist? Silent Hill vibe? Yeah, true, true. Okay. Okay, we're gonna crank up the volume here a little bit. We're going fast. Oh, this train is nice and fast, man. I like it. Slow it down a little bit. A little bit too fast. Don't want to get fined. Man, I can't see anything. Why is this happening? Okay. Fog lights, true. True, 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 true. Well, I'm not used to the controls for the fog. Oh, that's the cabin light. Probably going to want to put that on. Just finished the tutorial. Now going to have some fun in the career mode. Make sure you don't hit any deer. That's what my suggestion for you is. Where's the horn? Man, do you guys also have this problem where sometimes the crosshair doesn't show up for you? Like it doesn't show up for me here. I don't know. Do we have an option in the menus to turn it off or something? Because this is something that has been bothering me, and I think it has been bothering some players as well. All right, there we go. Oh, but save shows. So, from the perspective of a new player, because from the sounds of it, you are an animal near the track. Hold on. I don't know where the crosshair is. You switched off the light? No, I turned it on. The fog's going away, though. No, I don't need that. Your fog light isn't on? You know what? You're right. I think we need to make it more clear which one the fog light is. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because I know that there's some veteran players. I'm pressing T. I'm pressing it, look. God, so I gotta slow down a little bit. I can't even tell which one the fog... Is it the one that's down, or where is it? I have to... Well, where are we at? Frankfurt Iron Mine, okay. I think we need to make it more clear which one, which ones are the fog lights and which ones aren't. At least for me. The one that is right now is, which is straight, okay? That makes sense. But then it's like what? Then the normal ones are down, are off? Yeah. Okay. Alright, we'll just leave those on. We'll just leave one, we'll just leave those on for now. Because in an earlier build, because we did do a hot patch or a hot fix on this version of the game not too long ago, and before on the fog lights there was a like a line going through the other lines, you know, like, do you guys remember that? You know what I mean? It feels like fog lights is actually long beam. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it does feel like fog lights are actually long beam. Because I think because these fog lights are on like an actual, or based off like an actual dashboard in a car. Like that's what I think. Yeah, from the Mr. BG, fog is what looks like highlight on cars, which is a bit odd. That's exactly what I was about to mention right now. Yeah, I think this might be something that we're gonna have to probably work on. It's a little bit cosmetic, but as you guys can see, it could be a little bit confusing because, like, you know, there's a lot of veteran players here which are, you know, obviously used to it already. But for like a new player, like someone, what was your name? Safe something. You just mentioned that you were damn, I'm going fast. I don't even know how fast I'm going. That just started the game. You know, it might be a little difficult to get into that. So, all right, we're doing pretty good, I think. Break a little bit. I'm gonna leave it on 10%. Leave it on 10%. I want to pick up some wagons. Off, running light, fog. Okay. Just call me safe. All right, I'm gonna call you safe. Will you keep me safe if I call you safe? That's the question that I have. Will you keep me safe at night when I have no contracts to deliver in train life? It's a shame that we removed the free camera. Animal on track. Here we go. Greg, do we have any plans, if you're still there, Greg, do we have any plans to change the sound of the horn for the different trains? Oh, which Greg? Because right now, we only have one horn sound for all the trains, as far as I remember. I just stick to deliveries. That way, I'm not own. That way, you're your own free person, and I don't have to worry about time. True. At 3.4 mil, I don't care about birds on the track. So you got money to burn, is basically what you're saying, right? Oh, there's some stuttering there. What was that about? Yeah, you're right. It's not that important right now. Very true. It's deep in the back of my head. Yeah, right now, we're focused on, because as you guys know, as maybe some of you don't know, but you know, what really bugs me though is that every deer that I find is like they're like halfway inside of the tracks. It's really annoying to me, at least. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, as you guys know, there will be because we were, since the release of the game at the end of August of early access, right? We were putting out patches every Friday, but we stopped that, and we're going to just put out one huge, ginormous patch for the patch update 1, where we're gonna get Ice 3 and 4 and some scenarios, and yeah, and we're just gonna let out a huge ginormous patch, which then we're gonna have a lot to talk about, but that's gonna come sometime hopefully in November. What's really needed camera wise is the end of the train camera. If you're hauling 12 cars, it's so hard to see the. Yes, that is a good idea, and I know you're not the only player that has been requesting that. And yeah, that would totally make sense. That would totally make sense, because I mean, even not even 12 cars. It's like 3 or 4, right? It's like 3 or 4 wagons, and it's already difficult, right? It's already difficult to see what's happening behind there, right? So I wish it would allow me to go faster. I'm wondering, can I switch the difficulty as I'm playing, or do I have to go back to the main menu? I think I have to go back to the main menu. All right, it's fine. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, as you say, even with less cars. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's something that I'm that you know I've noted down for sure. I've noted it down, and we're gonna be working on it in the future. Because remember, guys, we're still in early access, so there's important things, and then there's more important things. At least that's how you say it in Polish. And bright markers so you can see which platform you want. Yeah, I think the markers right now. Are you talking about when you're making a delivery? Oh, we're speeding up here, boys. Deja vu. Here we go. When you're making a delivery, like right now, I think we might have an example of this situation. I have to call in Iron Mine Services. I did it. Jesus, I did it. Did you guys see how fast I did that? Oh my god. I did it so fast. I didn't even get fined. Paraphrasing a famous quote, you are right, but we have developer tools. True. Okay, yes. Iron Mine Services, take contract. 6 wagons. Let's do it. Give me the wagons. The wagoons. Give me the wagoons. All right, let's see. Yeah, see, look at that. Even with the camera. Well, see, I can't even do that. even with the camera all the way back, and I have 6 wagons of coal, you could barely see the end of it. Like, I don't know if you guys could see that, but yeah, you could barely, and it's definitely definitely something that we're going to want to implement in the future. For sure. Now try backing up. I'm just gonna flip the train around. I'm gonna play smart. I'm gonna play smart, okay? Wish the game would tell you how far the next speed change is. Yeah, that's something that people have also been asking about. People have been saying that it tells you, but too late. Like, you need some more time, right? Like, you guys need some more time to get prepared for when the next speed change is coming, right? Because right now, yeah, it's yeah, like Trainsman said, it's one of the most requested things right now. So let's reverse that. All right. So where are we going? Where are we going? How is my employee doing though? Oh, look at that. He's like a quarter of the way done. Very good. Very good. Okay, so we're going to Mannheim Smeltery. Where is it? Where is Mannheim Smeltery? Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's not actually, that's not that far. Forest Warehouse, Mannheim, Maine. Smeltery, there it is. All right, so we got a nice chunk of track ahead of us. Should be a good ride. But yeah, that camera would definitely come in handy. So, man, now that I look, I had 163,000, but when I stopped playing last time, I had way more money than that. I had like over 350K. But that's like chump change, because like some of you guys have like are millionaires. Are millionaires. Are you bringing in different loads too? Is cars and box containers? You can. I'm not. But you could hook up like different types of wagons, and I bought a train. Oh, that's right, I did. I bought this train. That's why I lost half of my money. No. I'm trying not to swear. Just think, Mike. Think. But yeah, you can take different wagons, and you can like make yourself a nice little route, and then just stack your cash, right? It's easy to get a lot of money once you get your employees running. Mr. BG, let me ask you a question. What difficulty are you playing on? Are you playing on expert or normal or easy? You're playing on extreme. Nice. How would you rate your experience playing on extreme? Let me ask you that, because I know that I don't think there's a lot of players playing on extreme, but there is a few for sure, and we would like to get some feedback as well from like the extreme players. It's too easy. Extreme is too easy. It's very punishing though. You would say it could be harder. Okay. In what ways would could it be harder? We're flying, boys. Here we go. Animal on the track. I mean, yeah, do you want it to be like Dark Souls harder, or like what type of difficulty are we talking about here? Are we pulling up to something? Oh man, what am I gonna have to do here? You know, I think a player mentioned this before, but there should be like a junction here or something, just like a straight, so I don't have to go like this, because this is sort of ridiculous, isn't it? Go to Frankfurt and use roundtable. I mean, I could. Like, I could go to Frankfurt and then back up and then go down and then back down again. Like that. Yeah, but I think there should be something here, because I mean, this is more of like an annoyance, I would assume, to players, because this forces you one of two things, right? It forces you to either go forward and then backwards, or go to Frankfurt warehouse and then do a turnaround or something like that. This was the first thing you asked for? Yeah, I see what you mean now, okay? I see what you mean now. Yeah, I see what you mean for sure. All right, well, we're just going to make the best of it. Okay. There's another spot in the game like that as well. Do you know where? Oh my god, we're going to hit the train. Boom! Bambi, you just got splattered all over. Sorry, Bambiers. Man, we're flying. This train is fast. Holy crap. Okay. I was so used to the Salzgitter, you know. But, Bambi, now Bam was. Dude, Greg, you got jokes for days, bro. You got jokes for days, man. Okay. All right, let's see. I know that there's some discussion going on, but here, let's see. Mr. GB, no, but harder to earn money, lower income for your company, less XP, higher fines. Okay. Harder on speed limits. So you want, like, if you go over 1 kilometer an hour, you want to get fined 5,000. Is that how you want it? Is that what we're doing? I'd say a lot less money for deliveries. On average, I moved 12 carts from A to B and pop, made 300K. Passenger is exploitable like crazy when it comes to money as well. I've made like 1 mil on a run. Impressive. You know, I don't think that's exploiting. I think it's a clever use of game mechanics. Even on extreme, I'm level 10 and have 5 mil. Impressive. Impressive. You guys are millionaires. Maybe we should enable trading in the game so you guys can send me money. All right, yeah, so we're coming up to this junction here. We're coming up to this junction, and we're going to have to do a little swoop-de-whoop. Should I just do it backwards? What do you guys think? Save some time? Should I go backwards? I'm gonna try to go backwards. See what happens. Backwards in the night, I literally cannot see anything. I actually don't think this is a good idea to go backwards, so I'm just gonna go forward. Maybe not 1 kilometer, but let's say on normal, if you're speeding, it takes 30 seconds to get a fine, but on extreme, maybe 10 seconds warning. Okay. Yeah, but you see, that would be sort of an issue, because not all. Will the radio talk too? The radio works. Are you talking about the radio for the music, or radio where you're delivering, or where you're making, picking up contracts and stuff? Because the radio does work. And the crosshair thing, we got to get that fixed soon. Because I don't even know where the crosshair is. That's a bummer. Oh well. It's nighttime, everyone's sleeping. Yeah, no, this is sort of a pain in the ass for sure. Definitely a pain in the ass to go all the way to Frankfurt, this junction right here, and go all the way to Frankfurt, and then do that. Sleeping? Maybe some horn? Imagine you're living in one of these buildings, and then I'm just rolling along like... I feel so bad. I feel so bad for all those people. All right. Coming up on the junction. Maybe fined for being horny in a city. Horny in a city? Greg, this is a game for the entire family. Okay. I don't know what you mean by horny in a city. Okay. Come on, Greg. Come on. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to do a little shoop-de-whoop. Sorry. I forgive. I forgive you. Okay. I like how quiet the cabin is. It's very peaceful. All right, we're gonna stop. E-brake. I know you guys hate it when I use the e-brake, but it's the most... Oh my god, maybe I should not use the e-brake. I am literally about to blow my train up, dude. Okay, that was not a good idea. I went from like 90% to like 14%. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, yeah, I will try not to do that again. Diesel train's much more durable, I think. Yeah, probably. Oh my god. I mean, that I sort of damaged. I mean, that was sort of my fault, right? Like, I shouldn't have. I should not have used my e-brake while I'm going like 90 kilometers. Oh, we got some trees clipping into the train. Okay. Okay, okay. It might be a good to visit a service center. I mean, you know what? Nah, I don't need it. I don't need it. 14%? It's fine. I don't need it. Oh, I forgot the Frankfurt warehouse. Boom, just in time. I'm like a gunslinger of calling in so fast. I need to switch tracks here soon, boys. I need to switch tracks here soon. You see, this shouldn't be happening though. This shouldn't be happening. Because look at the detour we're making right now. Look at the detour. We started here, boom, and now we're all the way here, just so we can go back that way. Yeah, I'm sure that the developers are aware of this for sure. But I think I'm gonna have to do a little pokey poke, remind them. I think this is something that we're for sure gonna have to implement in the first patch for sure. All right, we're coming on to the right track. Now we're gonna actually go forward this time. I'm not gonna use my e-brake. I am gonna use my normal brake. It takes a long time to brake with 6 wagons, okay? It takes a long time. All right, no. There? Okay, now we go forward. Now we go forward. So what are you guys' plans for the week? My girlfriend's birthday is this week. She's starting 31. Oh, damn. I'm 29. I'm turning 30 next year. I'm wondering if I should do anything special for my 30th birthday. I don't know. What is the average age of you guys right now? Like, how old are you guys? Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. What is that like? What is that like? Rubber banding or something? I noticed that it like there's moments where the train like slows down and then speeds up. I don't know. That's weird. Turning 30 next year. Renew your warranty. What does that see? What is that even supposed to mean? Stewie, 38, turning 30. 30. QW, what did you do for your 30th birthday? Did you do anything special, or did you just realize that you're getting old and just, you know, soaked in your sorrows? Your body will start to fail. I mean, you know, for some people, turning 30 is like the peak of their physical ability, right? Because it's like you're mature enough that your body, like, you know, is developed where you can have like be really physically active. You know, I'm not the one to speak, right? Because look at me, you know, I'm like a blob. But you know, I think your body will start to fail only if you let it. Some words of advice from a guy that's, yeah, not 30 yet. We got some nice traffic going. Okay. All right, I think we can speed it up a little bit. We're back on track, boys. Looks like we're back on track. I got 49 this Saturday. Ooh, congratulations. You got the same birthday this last Saturday. You mean? Happy birthday, man. 35 is the moment you'll get surprised. All of a sudden you get 50-50 to be lactose intolerant. Oh, man. I like third person, but I really wish we fixed this issue with the crosshair, because it's hard, man. Like, you can't even. That's reverse. We can't use that, obviously, because we're going forward. You can't really tell, like, where you're clicking. It's a bummer. All right, 90's coming up. Let's see, is Bambi going to survive or not survive? I'm going to put it in first person. Speed it up a little bit. No wheel slippage. Okay, I think we're going to be good, boys. And girls, because we do have girls in this chat. Oh, I see Bambi. All right, Bambi got off the tracks. Thank God. Don't come onto the tracks anymore, Bambers. Your legs are... Oh, there you go. She just went. No! Oh, I clicked the e-brake by accident. I clicked it by accident. Oh, man. We are living on the edge now, ladies and gentlemen. We are living on the edge. 5%. I can make it, though. It's a straight shot. I can definitely make it. We're gonna go full speed. Man, we have a beautiful sunrise to greet us on this wonderful stream. Look at that. Very nice. Take some nice screenshots. Maybe add a photo mode. I think we really need a photo mode in this game for sure. Because we have some really beautiful scenery, really talented art designers and level designers, and we want people to appreciate their work. I need to write a soundtrack for a situation like this. It's really inspiring. Yeah, for sure, man. Hide UI in photo mode would be nice. Indeed. I mean, the only camera view where you hide your UI is when you're in this mode right now. That's when you can the only time where you can hide your UI. Before, because we did a hot fix where we removed the free camera. Damn, that looks really nice. Look at that. Really, really nice. It's inspiring. Oh, we're 120. We're gonna full throttle it. We're going downhill too. Psst. No brakes, boys. No hands. We're going fast. I love it. Yeah, so I was mentioning I've noticed that you have a crosshair in cinematic. How fast can we go? 140? Oh geez. I don't want to derail. I'm at 5% anyway. We removed the free camera. It was available for quite a few patches for about a month. I think about almost 2 months. The free camera was available in this version of the game in early access. And you know, technically the free camera is a developer tool, but it was really nice. I still use it in a developer build that we have that I have available to me, so I can make some videos and capture some B-roll footage of the game, which is definitely coming in handy. Also, we do have a beginner's guide on our YouTube channel. Feel free to check that out, youtube.com/simterect, or just type in Simterect on YouTube. And I'm also working on a advanced guide, and in the future, probably in a month, maybe by November, like in sometime in November, I will also put out a guide for the company management aspect of Train Life. So hopefully it'll give some people, some newcomers, more insight and help them mastering the game. A passing train camera mode would be cool. What do you mean by passing train camera? Like, can you explain that a little bit? Because the idea sounds good, but I don't know how to implement it. There's also a crosshair in the front right camera. It doesn't seem to be in this one. Or is there? Is it just blended in with the environment? Will there be mod support via Steam Workshop? I would assume maybe when the full game comes out, because right now we're in early access still. But it's definitely something that would be fun to add into the game for sure. What do train upgrades do? You apply them, nothing happens. They should be making your train more efficient when it comes to fuel or speed or durability, for example. When you go into a service station, you read a description, it describes what the upgrades do, like the chassis and the bogies and stuff like that. But that's actually a good topic to cover in the advanced guide. I have written the script for it. I just need to capture some B-roll and mess around in Premiere Pro. Make it look nice. Oh, there it was. Hold on. I saw the crosshair. It was there for a second and now it's gone. Where is the crosshair? Where did I just see the crosshair? Hold on. This side, no. You get no description about what it does. All right, I'm gonna make this. This drop off here, and Oh, there it is. There's the crosshair. Indeed. That is weird. Wow. That is odd. Why is that happening? I mean, I could imagine that it probably doesn't take much to remove that crosshair from this camera. But now that I noticed it, it's there. And it's annoying, man. It definitely is annoying. Oh man, yeah, that's something we're gonna have to work on for sure. I mean, I'm not a programmer, obviously, right? But I can imagine that maybe getting rid of that crosshair in that camera view might be not that big of a deal. Full breakdown on upgrades in my beginner's guide. Oh, check that out. Yeah. Stewie, check out Trainsman's beginner's guide. You guys can also find the beginner's guide, Trainsman text version, with a breakdown of the upgrades for the trains, what they do, what they add, and you can find the video version in our Discord channel as well. So I think there's a special channel that I made for the for Trainsman's text guide. It should be somewhere on top right there. So. Oh, Bambi lives another day. See you later, Bams. All right. Okay. Bam's away. Yeah. All right, so it looks like we are almost here. I'm gonna call in Mannheim Smeltery. Services, station access, yes. Fantastic. I'm off, have a cake waiting for me for my consumption. See you later, enjoy the cake. Enjoy the cake, Transman, bye-bye. The deer's on track, but it's too often, like every 10-15 minutes. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was worse before. I think it was every like 5 or 10 minutes before, when the game launched in early access. And I think we in the hotfix we sort of because there was also other objects in place of the deer, like tree stumps and or fallen tree, or like trees that were falling over and stuff like that. Other like RNG events that we added into the game at the beginning of early access, where we simply had to remove them because they were just causing too much of a hassle, to be honest. And I think we just left the deer in, and we even extended their intervals on how often they show up for the player. But if it's still happening too much, I don't see why we couldn't extend that gap between how often a deer is faced with the player. Yeah, I don't see how that would be a problem. Still different weather becoming? Will different weather becoming? Yeah, I would imagine that with the patch update that's going to be with here, let me look back at the roadmap really quick. I have it open here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So if we take a look here, let's see. I think with the Alps, I mean, it would make sense, right, that new weather will be coming when we do the Alp update. You know, obviously snow would be awesome, right? But yeah, I think we have something, some weather changes planned. I'm gonna have to check with our lead game designer on that, regarding the weather changes, and hopefully they'll be implemented soon. I'm surprised there's no rain. True. I mean, the windshield wipers have nothing to work for. So far, we just have fog. fog, and yeah. You prepare a sound for it. It doesn't happen in the game for some reason. All right, I already called into the smeltery. Break. Hopefully I don't destroy my train. All right, will we make us a... Wow, look at that. 5% durability left. Unfreaking believable. Are we here? Yes. Don't use the e-brake, Mike. I just sort of wanted to right there, but... Boom. There it is. All right, we're going to make the... smeltery. Services. Oh, no. Back. Delivery. Wait, no. Where? Yeah. Hold on. Deliver. Contract. Yes. Deliver automatically. Boom. 122,000 euros. All right, we're gonna go back to the service station because I want to double check and see if I have to repair first of all. Wonder how much my repair bill is gonna be, like $1 million. GPA should not take you through stations that aren't on your route and use the faster clear track. Yeah, the GPS's the GPS in this game, it's not meant for you to. It's not meant for to help the player dodge on tracks, right? That have like some kind of deer or something like that with them. When the AI trains come back soon with the new patch update, that'll be something that will be good to have in mind for sure. However, the GPS does need some loving for sure. We are aware of that. I mean, players, we have been aware that the GPS has been an issue since the game launched in early access. So, and we know it's not perfect, right? Like we know it's not perfect. But yeah, it will get done. It will get done for sure. No, don't go back. I forgot to switch tracks. Come on. Come on. Reverse. I'm being really careful right now to not damage my train anymore. Because that would be bad. I have to pay a fine. Trying to be real careful right now. Okay, don't hit the e-brake. Man, my brain is messed up, man. My thumb keeps going to the space bar to slam the e-brake down, but I keep stopping myself. All right. It's a 10K fine for blowing up. Yeah, I don't want that. I only have 285K, man. I'm good. Okay. All right, we're pulling up. Okay, I'm gonna start braking. I wish when you zoomed in, you could see the individual tracks on the map. Oh, you mean like when you're on the map right now, you see instead of there being one like one route right here, there it would be split up, right? Is that what you mean? So like you would see the left and the right track. Okay. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, I'm not sure how that would benefit the player. I don't know. What do you guys think? Repair, refuel, okay. Game mode. Oh yeah, and I was gonna check the upgrades to see if we showed anything what they if they did anything, the upgrades. Not compatible, not compatible. Let's see. So I'm just gonna buy this one, the fuel tank. But this is an electric one. I shouldn't be able to buy that, right? I don't think it's that relevant. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's not that super relevant. But look, I'm able to buy a few. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna sell that back. Okay. Yeah, I did mention. I swear to God, I thought we had like some tooltips. You can buy, but you can't upgrade because it's not for your local. Yeah, I see. You see, but I think this is where we have some slight miscommunication, right? Because like you said, I could buy it, but I can't upgrade it. So I think we should have something that's like not compatible, you know? Because, you know, if it's not compatible with the train that I have, but then I wouldn't be able to use it in the future on the other train that I have. Okay. No, but I still think that we need to clear that information up a little bit. Yeah, maybe gray out what's not compatible. I mean, we do have that, right? We have it. It's not compatible, not compatible, not compatible. Or we can buy. I can buy this one, this engine. Okay. But see, it's not compatible with this train. Okay, okay. I can see how that could be confusing for sure. I can see how that could be confusing. What if I bought this? Apply. Okay, there we go. I applied a new chassis. Let's see if I can do anything else. Can I buy this? I can apply this. Let's see if any of my stats change. Nothing changed. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Engine. I can apply this. Keep diesel. What happens if I buy this diesel? Not compatible. Okay. Yeah, nothing changes when you buy things. True. Very true. I could have sworn that I did make a suggestion of where we had like some kind of like a small little tooltip, you know, of when you're making a purchase for a part for your train, whether it's a chassis or an engine or whatever, so that you could see, you know, what changes it will make, right? When you buy parts, you kind of need to know what your name of your loco is. Yeah, but see, for like a beginner player, like, see, let's try to put ourselves into a perspective of a person that's just getting into simulation games. Okay, obviously, if you have the mentality of like already a fan of simulation games, I'm not gonna say a hardcore fan, right? But let's just say you're a fan of simulation games. Excuse me, you're a fan of trains. And you already know sort of the ins and outs, right? But you know, train life, like the focus that we're trying to have with train life is for everyone to get into simulation games and not be, let's say, put off by the complexity and realism that certain simulation games have, right? Because realism is cool to have in a video game, right? It's an awesome thing to have, but at the same time, it could be a little off-putting for someone that is just getting into it, right? Because it's just so like there's a lot of things to remember, and you got to spend a lot of hours, right, learning the different types of trains, the parts, what they do, like stuff like that, right? But if we're trying to make train life available for the most casualist of players, right? For the most casual players, then this is something that we have to cater to, right? This is definitely something that we would have to cater to, Because at the same time, we want people to have a nice experience that are just getting into train simulation games, but at the same time, we want to give the more expert players like a challenge, right? Like we want to give them something to work towards, to look forward to give them a test, right? For sure. And just like simple things like, you know, buying some parts for your train, whether it's like a little tooltip or just some kind of little tidbit of information that'll make your decision in buying different parts for your train easier, whether you're an experienced player or a new player, I think would just be beneficial for the game in general, right? But as I was saying in Discord earlier, I don't get any feeling of progression when buying upgrades or new locos. After getting all the 350k, after getting 300k for loco, there's no real incentive to get anything more expensive. Yeah, I mean, I would have to agree. I would have to agree with you on that. I mean, if there's no incentive, you know, like I think the incentive that most players get, right, from train life, I'm going to flip my train around really quick, is to level up their cities. Level up the cities, get more and more employees, and have a train monopoly, right? But yeah, I think that's also a part of the game that's important, right? Because we want you to, whenever you have the chance to buy a new train or a new component to your train, then you should have that feeling of satisfaction, right? Like, hey, this is awesome. I work towards this. Excuse me. And it feels good, right? Like that serotonin in your brain like hits, right? That adrenaline that you work towards something and you add it. And if you guys aren't getting, you know, like things like this is super important to me and to us, because we want to know how you guys feel, right? Like just with simple things like buying train parts, right? I don't think people have mentioned the fact that they weren't getting satisfaction from buying train parts because it wasn't as rewarding, right? Like we want to make that rewarding for you, so that when you set yourself a goal, right, you have something to work towards, right? So yeah, feedback like this is super important for me, for the dev team. And yeah, this is why we totally encourage you guys to type these things out, to send us on Discord. Hell, you guys could even DM me. I'll, you know, if you guys want to get on a call, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, take a million calls a day because I got other things to do. But if I have time and you guys, you know, want to explain some things to me, feel free to let me know, and we can talk about it. I can relay it further. We could have some dialogue. We can have some dialogue right there. So I love this game. I've been playing. I've played Train Sims since 2001. Microsoft Train Simulator, moved on to harder and harder simulators. I love the relaxing playstyle, and also that you can grow your company in a more open world setting. Yeah, I think that's one of also the selling points, right, of train life. It's not linear, right? It's an open world train simulation game where you know, you're not set on one thing to do as we, the developers, want you to do, right? If you want to only do cargo runs, you can. If you want to mix it up and plan extreme difficulty, you know, you want to plan a really complex route where you can, you know, deliver 4 wagons to Stuttgart and then go to Munich to pick up some more passengers or something, you can do that, right? Like the world is your oyster in Train Life, a railway simulator. So yeah, and we want to keep that immersion. We want to keep that immersion for you guys and keep you guys engaged while making the game better, so you can have something to look forward to, whether it's buying a new train part, whether it's planning your next route and not having to worry about when the next junction with a speed decrease is coming up, so you have enough time to decrease your speed, right? No matter which train you're driving at that point. So yeah, I mean, on that point, I guess some of my final thoughts would be, Yeah, guys, keep giving us feedback. Keep letting us know your thoughts, your feelings, bad or good. I'm looking at the Discord every day, even though I might not be typing as much. I try to type. I try to converse with you guys. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it every day, and I don't want you guys to feel that your feedback is not going unnoticed. So it's going unnoticed, because it's not. It's not, for sure. Trust me. So on that note, guys, that's about all the time that I have. About an hour and a half. It was fun. Thank you, Greg, for coming on and enlightening us on your sound design speech. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure people that will watch your speech will appreciate it as well, because you have a lot of interesting things to say, and we could learn. We could all learn from Greg, the audio guy, today. And yeah, on that note, like, remember, guys, I stream every Monday. We're going to be streaming some more Train Life next Monday. Hopefully, I'll have some more news about the upcoming patch update. I'll give you guys maybe an exact date. We'll see. We'll see. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure to smash that follow button. We're at 87 followers. I just noticed that right now. We're almost at that 100 follower milestone. So that's pretty freaking epic. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye bye.